want to do. You know, it's just become a different system. And ever since WCW, you know, died out and was bought, the business hasn't been the same. And until someone steps up as a true, real competitor, and if you're a real wrestling fan, I tell you, you should be pulling for TNA, because the greater TNA becomes, the better the wrestling business will become you know, completely, because competition is so important to the business right now.
I want to give a shout out to the Northeast Wrestling. I did 2 shows for them this weekend, and I worked 2 talented guys, Brian Anthony. Although get some new ring gear, because green and black is kind of my shit, in case you never saw me. And Michael Bennett, the second night, he just signed with Ring of Honor. He's a super talented guy, you know, and you're going to be performing for them January 15th, is that right?
Yes.
That will be your first match back?
No, my actual...
first match?
My first match back is actually
in
December 4th.
The Blizzard Brawl.
Yes, and you're going to be there as well.
Bam! I'll be there.
Against Mr. Anderson.
Bob Holly's favorite wrestler.
I think it is Bob Holly's favorite wrestler.
Mr. Anderson. That's
Of
Bob's
all time.
favorite wrestler of all the times.
I want to get back to something.
One of the click,
Boom!
You were talking about wrestling and Vince and everything. I have to say I do respect Vince, because Vince has got, at different points in his life, he's had more money than God. You know what I mean? And for him to keep doing the wrestling thing is, I mean, he doesn't have to. He does it because he loves it. I mean, he's got to love it at some point.
Yeah,
he definitely loves it.
He loves it. And he'll get in the ring and he'll get in shape, and that motherfucker looks great.
Yeah.
To be his age. And I have to say, I have to tip my hat to that motherfucker for doing what he's done.
No, totally. If it wasn't for Vince, the wrestling industry might not even exist in its current form.
Right.
Vince deserves the credit. You know, people that say he ruined wrestling, no, he didn't. With that whole WrestleMania and shit, he took it mainstream. It's mainstream because of Vince. Vince deserves all the credit in the world. But he just needs to stick at it. When he gets distracted by his outside projects,
all that crazy
that's fucking shit's retarded,
Yeah.
dude. You're not only just good at what you do, you're great at what you do. So just fucking do that.
Yeah.
Steven Spielberg ain't going to go start making quilts.
Yeah,
He makes great fucking movies.
Yeah.
That's what he does.
You stay with it.
Yeah, do that. He's not going to go and try to cure cancer or any of that fucking shit. He's great at what he does. He sticks with it. Vince is great at wrestling. Stick with that. Quit getting distracted by all this esoteric bullshit.
Right. I agree. I totally agree.
You know, he's great at what he does. Stick with it.
Yeah.
You know, the XFL, fucking rotten. The WBF bodybuilding, fucking rotten. The Linda McMahon shit, fucking rotten. Waste of fucking money.
Yeah.
Who gives a... How much money do you fucking need? You got more money than your grandkids will spend.
What he
Chill the
didn't
fuck out,
realize-
you greedy fuck.
What he didn't realize, like, I think we talked about it one night, the XFL in these certain cities, it was getting kind of big, and the town boards were voting it down because they didn't want somebody taking their money from the NFL. The NFL was bringing so much money.
Every major city that had the NFL team, every politician of that city was against the XFL.
Yeah, and that wasn't going to go.
Yeah, it wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, man, the thing I'll say, I mean, there's been a ton of times I've had one-on-ones with Vince, and like,
Sexually?
no,
Trying to get that push?
Some of my
Trying to get that push?
some of my ex-girlfriends
Hey,
have.
he got that push like this.
Damn, you're just going to throw that out there like
I'm
that?
just gonna throw it out there.
Bam.
Wow.
Hey, I'm going to have a drink to that. That comment had a lot of truth to it.
Hey,
Rewind.
I think you might know something about that.
Hey, man.
Easy,
I mean,
brother.
I'm just saying.
Hey, you're on the air, bro.
No. I think you might know something about the drink you're ever bringing us up with another Sprite because mine's empty.
That's
You know what I mean?
find out something
Need a
about,
Sprite?
dog.
Is that what you're
Yes.
saying? Oh. Well, hold on. You want to wait?
We don't drink straight shots.
Wow.
Yeah. Back right out of
I
that
totally
one.
will.
You need a Coke?
You know, one
Yeah.
thing I was gonna say.
Oh, we're going into overtime, by the way, ladies and gentlemen.
What time is it?
Don't worry about it, kid.
It's 10 o'clock.
8:20. All right, I like overtime.
Yeah.
You know, one thing I was gonna say about Benoit. Can I say this? You're the boss.
I mean, since we were talking about it,
is it cool?
I don't give a shit.
So
Dude, this is my show. This is my rules.
that's why I asked you.
And you in.
as long as
If
I'm
you
in.
in, we in.
You're sitting in the chair. You can do what you want to do.
Like Kenny Powers.
Yeah, motherfucker, you fucking in or you out.
You either in or you out. I think Mike Howe started that.
No, that was mine too, by the way.
That was yours.
God, my back's so thick.
Motherfucker.
Wow. Yeah, don't worry about that.
That was Shane Helms.
Damn it. Never giving me credit.
Anyway, all right. Let me get serious for a second. Excuse me, if I could be serious for a
I
second.
like the way you
Shout out to Lance T.
I like the way you eat them
Yeah, you
grapes,
know.
by the way, though.
Huh?
I like the way you eat them grapes. Got them old big old lips on
There you go, man.
them. It gives me one fucking grape.
Merry Christmas, man.
That wasn't bad. I'm pretty impressed with that.
Do it again.
That's how I do it, man.
Damn jobber.
Fuck yeah, when the red light's on, you cave. When the red light's on, you cave. Hey, 45-second rule.
Hold on, man. Hold on. Yeah, I'm still going to eat that.
That shit'll be a raisin by the time you pick it up.
All right.
This is actually a lot of fun, man. I'm having a blast here. Are you guys, I'm going to look over the chat room for a second. Are you guys, are you guys having fun?
How many people want to send that back again?
Yes or no? You guys having fun, yes or no?
Look at that motherfucker.
Damn.
God damn, this shit look like the Matrix.
Damn.
So I like to say, there she is!
The waitress.
Yeah! Coca-Cola for
I'm
sham.
going to give her a big tip later.
I'd like to give her something. I'd like to give her something big if I had it.
Damn.
Let me see the
abs.
Whoa!
Let's see the abs.
Oh,
my
damn.
God!
Hey, man. I'll be right back.
The camera's so pointing in the wrong direction.
Woo! Y'all take it easy. I'm gone. You're a good man.
You're
got
a great
good
man.
waitress there.
That's what I do, kids.
She got a sister?
High five.
Sister's insane.
That's one of the hottest dudes I've ever seen in my life, right? I mean,
Cheers, amigos.
thank you, brother.
Touch
Touch me,
Bizzle.
touch me inappropriately. Thank you.
The one thing I was going to say about Christian Watt, I'll tell a funny story first. Myself, and Ken Anderson were traveling together one weekend. Those grapes are good, huh?
You done got me started on the song
Yeah.
now.
I like grapes. Fuck Matthew. I eat his grapes.
Shane, all caps. When you eat grapes, you just have to say all caps, and you're good.
I'll do it again. I'm fucking good at that.
But you missed it the first time I saw you caught it with your hand.
Don't worry about that. I didn't miss that one.
All right, here we go.
Here we go. Benoit story. Benoit.
So we're in LA.
Where we at?
Yeet. What's up, man?
So we're in LA, and myself and Ken Anderson are rolling together. And he told me last second after he picked me up.
What was
at the
I
airport,
doing? There was some shenanigans going on.
You were either
Touching
off the
yourself.
loop, hurt. Or
No,
something.
I was on the loop, but I wasn't riding with. I was booked.
What is it?
I had a booking.
Okay, that could have been it. You could have had a booking.
I had a booking.
Yeah,
Don't tell the waitress. Anyway,
No, that was back in the day.
back in the day. So we're in LA, and
Los
Ken-
Angeles.
Los
Yeah.
Angeles, yeah.
Lower
Just double
Avenue.
checking, for
So we're in LA, and Ken picks me up. He hadn't been on the road that long, and we do the show in LA. We're rolling up to Bakersfield, California that night, and he told me after he picked me up before we went to the show, he said, "Hey Matt, forgot to tell you, but we're actually supposed to pick up Chris Benoit today." I said, "Oh really? What's that?" And he said, "Well, man, ever since I've started, Chris has kind of been, training me and, working out with me and stuff, and it's kind of like he's kind of took me under his wing, so, it's kind of my job to pick him up and drive him around. You don't mind, do you?" I said, "No, man, I'm cool." So that's fine. Pick Chris up. It's all good. So we picked Chris up, and the thing I always knew about Chris, there's only a couple times I traveled with Chris, and I just knew that, Chris was I always got along great with Chris. I don't have anything personally bad to say about him. I just knew he was a maniac. That I knew he got up at 6:30 a.m., 7 a.m. in the morning.
I don't
and
have anything
trained.
bad to say about him.
No,
Other than he's a fucking maniac.
No, yeah, he was a maniac. He would get up at 6:30 or 7 and train, regardless if he went to bed at 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7. Even if he hadn't been to bed, he would go to the gym and train. He was going to train first thing in the morning. That was his gig. Him and Eddie Guerrero were both like that. So, what you doing there, Shades?
Don't worry about that.
And I said, "No, man, that's cool. Whatever." So we got in the car. We did the show. We ate sushi that night. I remember a bunch of the guys ate together. We were driving to Bakersfield. And Ken Anderson had just started on the road. And he's like, "Hey, guys, where you guys want to eat?" And I know, I remember Chris had made me, he was like, "No, man, you sit in the front seat. You sit in the front seat. Let him drive you around. I'll sit in the back. You sit in the front seat." And Ken was like, "All right, guys, where do you guys want to stay? What hotel? No, he really didn't say every word twice, but he said, "What hotel you guys want to stay at?" And I said, "Dude, I'm cool. I'm real lazy." I said, "Wherever you pull into, I'm cool." Mm-hmm. And I said, "Dude, I don't care." I said, "Chris," I said, "wherever you want to stay at, we'll stay at, man." And Chris said, "I don't care. Wherever, man." Wherever you pull into, I'll stay. And Ken said, okay, man, cool. So we're driving up the road, and we see like an exit sign that has a list of all the hotels that you can stay in. We pull off on the exit, and it's got everything. It's got like, Marriott, Hilton, Fairfield, Super 8, Hampton, Motel 6. It had like 9 different hotels on it. So Ken's driving, and Ken's new, and Ken's just up there, hadn't made a lot of money, just starting to make money. So the first thing he pulls into was a Motel 6. And as he's pulling...
Did he leave the light on? Was the light on?
I think the light was on. As he's driving to the Motel 6, which I'd get, nothing against Motel 6.
You're past that.
Anybody who stays there.
You're past that.
Way past that.
Bad bugs.
Yeah, no.
I hope, Motel 6 is not the nicest place. I dig staying in like a Hampton, or especially now you can hotwire something that's 3, 3.5, 4 stars.
Hotwire.com.
Really nice.
I hotwire cars though. That's what I do.
You can get some great stuff off Hotwire, but I like staying in a nice hotel that's a good quality hotel. Like I don't do the cheap shit anymore.
Especially if you're there for a couple of days.
Yeah.
Like cheap shit, I can hit there a couple hours and be out. I don't like to do it, but I can. But if I'm there for a couple of days, it better be some nice shit.
Yeah, after so many years, the hell with that cheap shit.
I don't do the cheap shit.
I want to stand somewhere I'm comfortable. So Ken was pulling up to the Motel 6, and as he pulled into the parking lot, I could just see Benoit in the back. He perked up and going.
Oh, was he doing the?
Oh shit.
He was just looking around, and I could tell he was like uncomfortable as shit. And Ken said, "Hey guys, let me go down front and I'll see if they got rooms or not." And
I saw you, man. I saw you.
What's funny?
Somebody said, "Shane, if you read this punch, man."
Ow! Sorry.
Oh,
so anyway, Ken said, "All right, guys, let me go check see if they got rooms. I'll go see if they got rooms." And he went to the front, and Chris looked at me and he said, "Matt, what type of rooms do you like to stay in?" I said, "Man, I'm pretty easy, man." I said,
you say room with hookers?
I said, room with divas. I said, I like Hamptons. Fairfields are cool. I said, maybe even, anything that's a good quality that has a nice room. I said, I'm not a huge fan of Motel 6s. And I said, what kind of rooms do you like? And he immediately shot back. He said, Marriott's, Fairfields, Hamptons, Hilms.
Which is easy when you're making $1 million a year.
And then Ken came back and said, sorry guys, they were sold out. What kind of hotel would you like to go to? I said, how about you go to a Marriott, Hilton, Fairfield, or Hampton? And Chris was in the back and he was going, he was just giggling.
Sadistic like.
Very sadistic. And we actually drove around, and it was one of the nights in Bakersfield. All the hotels were sold out. And we actually went to like 6 or 7 hotels and called them whatever. We eventually went to a DoubleTree. They had 2 rooms left. And they had a double room, and then they had a suite. And Ken said, I think the double was like $199, $200, and the suite was $239. And Ken said, "You guys just want to get the suite? We'll just stay in the suite, and I'll sleep on the couch."
Also known as healing a room.
Yeah, also known as healing a room. He said, "You guys can have the 2 beds, and I'll sleep on the couch." And
you keep doing that, okay.
And I said, "You know what, man?"
I might wipe my ass.
I said, you and Chris,
Oh.
you and Chris can have the suite. I said, I'll take the double. It's cool. I'll take the $200 room, no problem. So I ended up, Chris got the suite. I got the $200 room, the double. And Chris actually, Ken actually stayed with me. And whenever he was going to crash with me, he said, "Dude, I don't know. Just like, I just thought I'd be more comfortable staying with you than Chris. Like, I've never actually, healed a room with him before. I've stayed with you, so I know it's cool, whatever." Ken actually sits there and watches TV all night, and he can't go to sleep unless the TV's on, which I can't go to sleep with the TV on, so it's kind of a conflict of interest.
Because he's gay.
He's gay.
Sorry, Sean. Anyway, that's his wife, by the way. You got a funny text.
Oh,
but anyway, as we were pulling around to the room that night, I remember it was about 4:15 a.m. in the morning or so, 4:30 in the morning, and Chris said, "Hey guys, I know we've got TV tomorrow. Do you guys want to train?" I said, "Yeah, I'd like to train, man. You want to train?" He's like, "Fuck yeah, fuck yeah."
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
What time was it in the morning? 4:15?
No, it was about 4:15. Fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
Was that a hiccup?
4:15,
Fuck yeah.
4:30. And I said, yeah, man, I'm cool with training. We had to be at TV at 2 o'clock.